Lesson 1, what makes a great class? I actually picked, I know the directions were 10, picked 11 things to go over in terms of what I think makes a great class. The first thing under great coaching would be being a subject matter expert, and that means what we're teaching that day. So making sure that we know exactly what we're teaching, the progressions that we're going through. This might mean reviewing our L1, our L2 guides, or consuming some sort of content on what it is we're teaching that day and what our teaching points are for our workout. Giving cues to every athlete. So not just our newer athletes, not just the people who seem like they need a little bit more attention or maybe want more attention, but also our seasoned veterans as well, providing coaching to everybody in the room. Relentless, making sure we're checking back after we give cues. We're not giving a cue and just walking away. We're giving the cue, evaluating, let's make sure that it worked. Okay, we figured it out, or maybe we didn't. We adjust fire. But we don't just give up and walk away, and we don't just let people move poorly because we think that maybe they don't want to put the effort into change a movement. So being relentless with our athletes throughout the entire class, not just at certain points. And then commanding the room, making sure people want to listen to us as we're coaching. Making sure that we're not just being loud, but we're providing a presence that makes people want to hear what we have to say. We're not going to have to tell people, hey guys, let's be quiet, because people are already going to be quiet as soon as we start talking. They want to know what we have to say because they know that we're going to provide value. And that goes with commanding the room. Being prepared, consistently having a lesson plan. I've been working really hard on this. At a minimum, having a time frame for each piece of class, having the strategy for the workout, having the movements, the modifications, what our target time is, what our time cap is going to be, the equipment we're going to need to pull out, and then also, of course, having those teaching points for each part of class. Class logistics, making sure we're set up ahead of time. We want our athletes not to have to think when they come in. We just want them to work out and have fun. So if we have wall walks and biking, we have those bikes pulled out already, right by the wall, right by all of our wall walk stations. People can come in, adjust their bike seat height, boom, we're right over to the whiteboard. Now we get to spend time at the whiteboard briefing. Things start smoother. We tend to run more on time when things are already set up. We don't want to have our athletes think about setting up where things should go and all of that. And then knowing the stimulus and target of the day's programming, knowing the aim for what we're about to do, so that we can effectively coach it. We can provide modifications, scaling that are still going to hit the stimulus or the focal point for the workout that day. So we need to know that ahead of time. My favorite, having fun, is making people laugh. I love to make people laugh. I find that we get a lot of laughs at the beginning of class, in the warm-up, taking people through progressions. And then that comes into easing tension surrounding tough workouts. We know the really hard workouts, the ones that we know are going to be tough mentally, they're going to be tough physically, and making sure that people want to still come in on those days because they know they're still going to have fun. Yes, we're going to do something really hard, but we can ease the tension surrounding that workout and have fun. Then we've got bringing everyone together before calling it a day, which is my personal favorite. We've done the work. Everything hopefully ran smoothly. We're on time. And now we get to debrief, fist bump, talk about the workout, share some laughs, and just kind of like come back together as one as we cool down and talk about what we all just did together. And then up here, I know I went out of order, connecting with athletes, which is super important. All of these do go into connecting with athletes. So making sure we're aware of athletes, their goals. Maybe we're checking in with them that day. Hey, noticed you looked a little tired. Is everything okay? Seeing how they're feeling from the days previous and connecting with them on a personal level. That's also really important to me. I am a personal trainer as well here. So I have clients, and this is my favorite part of the job, is connecting with my athletes. So I know this was 11. You guys asked for 10, but I couldn't help myself. So here you go.